Tessa has always been such a social creature. From the time she was tiny, she just loved people, she loved other kids. But then when we moved to Montgomery County and we got into a school system that was much larger, her social cues almost turned on its head. And that was so painful for us to see.
It was tough. It was, she was in a class of 30 kids and there wasn't a lot of learning going on.
It's torture to see your child struggle and you can't figure out what to do to make it better for them.
My life before Diener was terrible because I felt like I was different, and I learned through all my challenges that I'm just different, and that's okay.
One of my strongest memories is when I came to visit Diener to do the tour. Kathy walked me down the hall of where all the classrooms are, and the kids had just gotten their yearbooks. And Kathy kept apologizing because they were asking her to sign their yearbooks, and she signed every one. That action told me so much about Diener's approach to students, and that was the point I knew that Tessa could really thrive in this atmosphere.
I had low self-esteem until I went to Diener. The self-esteem was a big challenge for me. When I received the acceptance letter, my heart just turned around. I knew this was going to be the right place for me. Diener is amazing because the first day you'll walk in, you'll be fitting in already.
It's a completely different atmosphere, totally different feeling when it comes to school and education.
And the staff here is like no other that I've come across or heard of, in their ability to focus individually on the child, help them work through their differences, and help them understand that they individually have value, and also help the parents understand how to best support the kids going forward.
Teachers are really supportive. They teach how I should be taught, like kinesthetic. I'm a kinesthetic learner, so that means that I learn a little bit differently. They don't give you paper and say, this is how we're gonna do it. They think about the strategies, and the teachers are amazing at that, and they're just so kind, so nice, that I want to stay at Diener forever.
Their individualized approach got her back onto the level she needed to be at. But more so, we have seen the joy of learning return. We have seen her confidence, both academically and socially, really return. And we're just so profoundly grateful for Diener, to Diener for that.
And it's just really hard when you feel like you're different, but then all these other people come into your life and they make a huge difference.
It's amazing to see the transformation from someone who had difficulty making friendships to really blossoming socially here. It's really a dramatic change, and something that we really, really welcome and cherish.
I remember, I can't pinpoint the exact day, but I remember hearing Tessa's laugh. She has this great giggle, and we heard it at home, and it made me realize that I hadn't heard that laugh in a very long time. And now we hear it all the time. We have a child who's got a lot of joy back.
Well, it's going to be difficult to match the small class size and the caring and support that we have at Diener.
The best thing about Diener that I'm going to miss so much is all my friends.
I think Tessa has really gained an understanding of the beauty of differences. And as she goes into her middle school years, we are so grateful that she's going in with the knowledge that she should spend her time trying to grow into her own differences as opposed to growing out of them.
Diener has its own ways as being amazing. It really helps me to be a better person and embrace yourself more, be more you instead of trying to fit in, even though you're born to stand out.